Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So we got a couple videos to do today. Shout out to my No Matrix people, my No Matrix supporters. We got Sunday sermon coming up today. We've been having a lot of stuff going on, but we know Matrix. We keep it moving. We keep it pushing around. We on the rail cart, not a roller coaster. The rail cart goes straight or it go up. And that's what we on. So what I want to talk about is weights that humans, people, will put on you. Decisions they make towards you that will affect you. And how some people mean well, but they don't get it. We're getting ready to talk about all of that in this when we talk about these weights that people put on your shoulders. Like now, it used to be a time where somebody helped you and they just helped you. Like you help them back, or you say thank you, or things like that. But now, when a person does something for you, it's almost like you would have been better off them not doing anything for you, because people, what they do is they'll raise their expectation. Like, all right, I did this, now let's do this. No, it don't. That's not always how it works. It's not always. See, my first priority is not Milwaukee. It's not. Like, I know what I'm getting with Milwaukee. I know what I'm getting with Milwaukee. Just like I know what I got with Texas. Like, Texas is one of them places that it take a little longer for some, but if you hang in there, you could really do well. Milwaukee is one of them places where everything just had to fall into place. And you had to be a person that's supposed to be there. I'm seeing a lot of people doing bad in Milwaukee, because the thing about Milwaukee is when you get down, it'd be a little harder to get back up. And so that's why I say moving to AZ is my first priority. Like, and people trying to rush me, no, you can't rush me. You not in my situation. Like people will try to rush you. People will be like, why are you still there? Dude, what I'm dealing with right now is exactly what I was trying to avoid. That's what I was trying to avoid. What I'm dealing with right now, because I knew it. I saw it. Like, people can give their opinions on stuff, but you be knowing sometimes like how things could go this way, they could go that way. You be knowing. So it's like I knew that this particular stuff could have happened, and this is what I was trying to avoid. Really, it's my fault, because I should be down there. I shouldn't even be up here. Like, me staying up here kind of created some of these issues. But now, I'm going to get out of there, and if I don't like it there, I'm just going to go back to Arlington. That's just what it is. And I got my list. Eventually, one of these places is going to pop. That's how you got to look at it. You don't just stay in a place because you grew up there. You got to move around, see what's the best place for you. Milwaukee is not the best place for me. Like, just earlier, like, people do stuff like this how it is here. Now, I know this could happen anywhere, so don't say it. But this how it is here. Like, people do little passive aggressive and little stuff, and then you can't figure out if they trying to annoy you or they just dumb. All week. Like, I showed y'all, remember I put the camera on dude, how he squeezed through there? instead of putting his car in reverse and going the other way. Now today, two guys looking at me just laugh. I wasn't in the mood. See, I try to be on my best behavior. But the thing with here is these guys just expect you to be scared of them. And that's when stuff happens because you're not. Dude, y'all be watching too much UFC and boxing. Real fighting, real life don't even work like that. In real fighting, real life, age don't matter. What matters is who wants to get who. Age don't matter. What matters is who wants to get who and who has the ability to get who. That's real life, not somebody's 50, somebody else 30, and the 30-year-old always win. No, that ain't real life. That's not real life. And I would venture to say that when you see that, it's because the 50-year-old probably don't want to fight anymore. If he wants to fight, it's going to be a whole different dynamic in some. How you think Oliver McCall is 60 years old and he hasn't lost? He just had a tie. They said his fight was a tie. Manny Pacquiao just came back and most people say he should have won that fight. Like he got robbed against Barrios. You know why? Because both of those guys want to fight. Where if you see, you get an older guy that doesn't want to fight, that doesn't accomplish everything he wanted to accomplish, set out to accomplish, and you put him in the ring, he's not going to fight the same. Sometimes skill level comes into play too. Sometimes skill level comes into play. But people put these weights on you. It's like they'll put weights on you. And you sometimes, unless you insightful like me, you won't even know it. Because it's not intentional all the time. It's not intentional. It could be at work, it could be at home, it could be here, it could be there. It's like you will be trying to move and somebody put an additional weight on you. Me personally, I think I've learned all that I need to know with people, especially maybe I'm wrong for this, but when people get to talking that Christian stuff, it makes me cringe right now. And I think it's because I've seen so many people not live up to it and be trying to act like they spiritual and stuff, but they be showing me their evil side. So I don't really be trying to hear it, or, because I be knowing like a lot of people that be talking that talk, but they evil and they do anything, but yet still try to claim the Most High. In my case, that's not what happened. In my case, things happen for reasons. Like you don't, okay, when it come to these weights, you don't let people put no weights on you. Sometimes you gotta buck systems and buck people. Like you be like, okay, you think because I'm this, that I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna show you. And sometimes you gotta do the total opposite of what people expect and think. Because people will get comfortable and be acting like they're your God. They'll be acting like they're the Most High. Happens all the time. Like, it's because you married. Ain't no woman supposed to be running no man. She's supposed to be submitted, giving him what he wants, helping him do what he need her to help him do. But these women now Oh, he's Christian. Oh, let me punk him. Let me push his buttons. And then when he responds, I'll bring up him being a demon, or he has a demon and stuff like that. That's what people do. But they're the one, most of the people who do that, they're the ones with the demon. They're the ones with the demon. I can see it in people's eyes sometimes. Like when you really on point, you can see demons in the air. They black. It'd be like a black cloud. You can see them in the air sometimes. So, people try to put weights on you. This is why you gotta be no matrix. You gotta be no matrix. People will be like trying to put deadlines on you and this, that. Oh, let me tell you something. Every time somebody changes their mind, that don't make them a liar. Nor does when situations change and so things change, that don't make a person no liar either. Things just happen, and sometimes things don't work out the way you expect them to and the way you want them to. That's just the way it is. So, but we need to talk about this thing called weights. Let me tell you something. Like I say, it says, man will sacrifice his happiness for a family, but a woman will sacrifice her family for her happiness. And what's crazy is that a lot of time they don't get it. They don't get it. They be looking for a dude that don't exist, or looking for a dude that ain't looking for them, ain't checking for them. So now you done got your kids away from their daddy and everything, only to be out here with these pookies and these job working Ray-Rays and Sims. Because a person got a job. Oh, he got a city job. He got a county job. That don't make them no good person. Believe you me when I tell you this. Them people be doing everything. Mailman, they be doing everything. They be doing dope, all type of stuff. See, it's a reason why the word dope rhymes with cope. Because a lot of time people use dope to cope. And now you'll be a person, well, I just want to be happy. And now you're in a relationship with a dope head. But that's the way it be. Like, I don't think, a lot of time, I don't think people be meaning to be selfish. I think it just happens. Some people do, but I think a lot of people, it's not that they be intentionally selfish. It just happens that way. Like, just the way it happens sometimes. And it's like, they be having good points sometimes, good intentions, but they don't be looking at the whole situation. And a lot of time when people be selfish, they don't be looking at the whole situation. They be looking at what happened. And sometimes they don't look at why it happened. It's reasons why it happened. But when a person is being selfish, they don't look at the reasons why. They don't look at like what they could have done or what they could have said to cause a thing to happen a certain way, or a thing not to happen, or whatever the situation, whatever the case may be. But don't let nobody put no weights on you, man. Because even the Messiah said, my weight is easy, my yoke is easy, my burden is light. So anytime you have a situation, whether it be a job, whether it be a person, whether it be a relationship, whether it be where you live at, whatever the case may be, if the burden is heavy, then it's probably from the devil. It's probably from the devil. Like when you get married, stuff's supposed to get easier and better. When it don't, like these people be saying that they somebody's soulmate, but then a person have to go backwards to be with them. Like you gotta go backwards to be with them. I don't believe in that soulmate stuff, man. Like you should be going up, not backwards. So people put these weights on each other. Like I was somewhere yesterday and I'm looking at their neighbors like, oh man, their neighbors ain't been living there that long. A bunch of YNs just all in front of the house drinking and smoking weed. And I'm like, oh wow. I'm like feeling sorry for them. I'm like, dude, they solid, but look who they gotta live next to. You know? Now, case in point, this might not seem like much or nothing to y'all, but to me, snow is a heavy burden. It's a heavy burden. And this last blizzard showed me that it's not for me. I already knew it, but it's not for me. So I told y'all about this. I was on the freeway when it was coming down like this. You couldn't see the lines. Everybody was just riding up the freeway, all in between lanes and stuff like that, right? And it's like the whole time you felt like you was gonna slide off the bridge. Then I got to this one hill. I saw a lady trying to get her car up the hill. I was finna get out and help her. Then my car started doing that, so I just went on up. Went up the hill and left. That snow, it could be a problem. You ain't got no 4x4, even if you do. Like that last blizzard, I saw people struggling with 4x4s. They were struggling. People be forcing, just because they grew up somewhere and they got family somewhere. There's some people I look at like, yeah, he should stay. Like I know two dudes that I don't see the purpose of either one of them moving. Like the life they got here with their family and stuff, their career, stuff like that, I don't see why they would move. There's some people that's like that. But what happens is those people try to tell everybody else not to move. What applies to you don't apply to everybody else. Man, I just think that you can. Everything that you think don't apply to everybody. Oh man, I'm gonna be tired all day. I could just go somewhere and go to sleep. It's probably gonna happen in this car. Get them weights from around your neck. Bad relationship, divorce, all that. Don't let that be a weight. Don't let it hinder you in the future. Any woman you meet in the future is not her. It's not the one that took you for granted. You'll be neglecting the one who's not taking you for granted for the one that's taking you for granted if you're not careful. You gotta be careful with that. Like you don't want to be that person, that the one that you broke down by the one who didn't respect you, didn't love you, didn't find you, didn't want to have sex with you, making threats. There's all kind of stuff. And then the other one, it's like you don't want to be the type to neglect the other one. There's the total opposite. You know, and you gotta start telling people, man, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Sometimes, if you ain't never saying that, if you ain't never telling nobody that, you getting brainwashed. The way people think and the way people act now, there's no way you ain't never telling nobody, man, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Be like, I ain't trying to hear none of that. If you ain't never saying that, with these people, I know you getting brainwashed. I know you ain't your own man. Man, you supposed to be a Christian. You supposed, man, I ain't trying to hear none of that. It'll be dudes that their wife is on demand, sex on demand. And they'll be trying to tell you how you should be handling your girlfriend or your wife not having sex with you. That kind of stuff, man, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Like I told you, I had to tell somebody. I said, if you was monogamous, you wouldn't be looking at women talking about other women like that. You wouldn't be watching porn. That's not monogamy. Monogamy is you getting everything from that one person. You watch porn, you be attracted to them women, man. You watch enough of it, you know exactly what you like and what you be looking for. A truly monogamous man has no desire for porn. Not you suppressing the desire. Not you trying not to watch it. Not you used to watch it, but now you read this in the Bible, that in the Bible. Yeah. No, that's not real monogamy. Real monogamy is you not wanting to watch it. Like literally. Show me a man that don't like seeing women naked. I'll show you a man that's confused as hell. Something wrong with you. If you don't like seeing women naked, you don't want to see women naked, something wrong with you. Like literally, that's a mental block. You're supposed to want to see women naked. Something ain't right with you. When they be having them stretch pants on, and they got the body you like with the thick thighs, the strong looking thighs, them pretty feet, painted toenails, nice calves, nice skin, and you ain't looking at that, something wrong with you. When they nipples is just busting through their shirt, you ain't looking at that. Listen, man. You not righteous, man. You're a weirdo. That's not being righteous. That's being a weirdo. Because being righteous is you see it, you like it, and you control yourself. That's being righteous. Not you acting like Peter Pan. I hate girls. Or you just like this, acting like a weirdo. You ain't got to stare. But look, you see something. When I see something I really like, I get their attention. I want to see their response. Like I'll be like, something. Remember on Porky's? Remember Pee Wee when they was in the shower? I shouldn't be bringing this up on Sunday. Where they was peeping on the girls in the shower. I know y'all saw Porky's. If you in my age group, you saw Porky's, man. And Pee Wee's like, they're hot. I'm telling you, they're hot. They want us to look. They want us to look. They want you to look. I'm going to repeat Pee Wee's word. They hot. I'm telling you, they hot. But then this was crazy. Even on that scene back then, and that was the 80s, they knew them dudes was looking at them and they wanted to play games. They didn't stop them from looking. They just wanted to play games. Pee Wee was like, see, now I got to play it. Let's see if it's on here. I couldn't find it. But y'all know the saying. When Pee Wee was like, they want us to look. They're hot, I'm telling you, they're hot. But I need to continue this. I need to wrap this this video up. Don't let people increase their importance over your life without increasing their contribution to your life. Even if you in a relationship, even if you had kids, don't let them do it. Because when that happens, like, you losing control, like, and one day you're going to get that control back, or you're going to want to get that control back, and they not going to want to give that control back to you. And that's where the problem's going to come in. That's a weight. A man having to pay all of a woman's bills, wait. Man not getting sex, wait. Again, let me repeat this saying. Y'all heard it. There's two sayings I want to talk about. One, a man sacrifices his happiness for his family, which doesn't matter, because the minute you do something they don't like, they all done turned against you. And a woman sacrifices her family for her happiness, and she still ain't gonna be happy. Women have to choose to be happy. And a woman that's not happy is going to be a weight around your neck. You'll be old before you know it. Your life done got away from you. Trying to please her. What if she one of them women that don't like being around people? You going to be stuck up in the house. I don't want to go nowhere today. Let's just stay in the house. Or what if she one of them people that always want to get out and go somewhere? That could be a weight too. Like, being around people all the time, that's eventually not going to go well. So you got to keep the weights from around your neck. I want y'all to sit and think about, like, situations and people that you think is putting the weight around. Some of y'all is your ex. You still care what she got going. Who she effing? Who cares? Especially if she wasn't effing you, or she wasn't effing you right. You shouldn't even care, because she gonna get treated anyway. If you was in a situation, even marriage or not married, if y'all was living together, whatever the situation was, and you was doing this, how the universe works. When you do for somebody and they don't do for you, or they don't treat you right, or they don't want to treat you right, that stuff gonna come back on them. It has to. If I go plant orange seeds right now and keep watering, guess what's gonna grow? Oranges. Just like if you plant a seed of discord, of disloyalty, of disrespect, whether that person know you did it or not, and you keep watering it, it's gonna grow. Next thing you know, you're gonna be in divorce court. You disrespected him right there. You didn't stop. You kept doing it. He don't even know everything you was doing. That disrespect grew. And it's like, just like a tree starts out as seeds in the ground, when disrespect can grow into a tree. And when disrespect grow like that, you're going to see it. See, a lot of time people can't see it at first. But if it grows and grows and grows, eventually you're going to see it. You'll be like, wait a minute, that was disrespectful. Now It started out as something small, like you all up in dude face at church like you want to kiss him. And then you keep letting it grow situations. You was at the grocery store, over friendly. Even if it's stuff by yourself. Disrespect like grows. Like if you over friendly and he don't even see you, it's still gonna grow. It's gonna grow. Somebody sending you dick pics. It's growing. Now he can see it because it's like a tree. It's all the way up in the sky. Your disrespect all the way up in the sky now. So now he can see it. And he like, that's why she don't never want to have sex in that position. That's why she don't. He gonna see it now. And disrespect, man, this is what it does, man. When it grows, it goes up like this. Then it comes down like this. And now it's on your shoulders like this. So I believe in nipping disrespect in the bud. Sometimes you gotta quit jobs. Sometimes you gotta switch this. You gotta switch that. Sometimes look, that little one woman stuff, that's just gonna make them disrespectful. They don't respect that. They like men who got multiple women. They'll tell you that to control you, but then they'll start respecting you more once you done stepped out on them. I took him for granted. Duh, you didn't see that? Disloyalty. You watering disloyalty. Next thing you know, emotional affair. Water. Next, physical. You got a dude dick in your mouth now. When they don't respect you, it's always your fault. When they don't respect you, you got to argue with them to do things that they should be doing anyways. That's why you got to get rid of them when they don't respect you. Ain't no working it out. Because when you keep disrespecting around, you're not respecting yourself. I'm telling you. And it's like, yo, look, when you go through something, your sense is supposed to be heightened to that thing. You got to learn. Like, when you see it again, be like, okay. Like, nah, this shouldn't be going on. Watch out for them women that always look like they get drunk or high and trying to hit on you, even if they playing. Because when they get mad, they're going to try to fight you for real. And then they're going to call the police when they lose. You got to watch out for that stuff. Oh, I would never. Oh, you just got to trust me. You got to trust me. You don't trust me. You don't never supposed to trust no woman 100%. I don't care if she ain't doing nothing. You always supposed to know that she can flip out on you. Trusting a woman 100%. Wait. Wait. No time is going to be enough for them. Let me show y'all something. And I was just talking to somebody about this. The reason why Indians, Nigerians, all these other people can come over here and get rich in this country is because they know how time works, for one. For two, when they set their mind to that financial goal, they ain't trying to hear no woman. Women don't care if they got the bare minimum. and they like you, they don't care. If they got nice stuff, little money, they don't care about it. Like you gotta be like, look, this where it's gonna be. This what's finna happen. Cause a woman will look at your current situation and will judge you 10 years from now like you gonna still be in that situation. That's why you can't listen to them. You gotta do what you need to do. Woman that's not following your program, straight up wait. All of them. All of them. Wait. Wait for that little slot, that little, sometimes it's hairy, sometimes it's not. You gonna give your life, you gonna trade in your life for that little slot. You could turn your hand into that. You better learn, man. You better learn. You better learn. I learned the hard way. I'm learning the hard way that is not that important. It's just for fun. And if they do right by you, then now it's business. But you make it business first. Business first. When it's business first, you're like, okay, how am I gonna benefit from having you around? Oh, okay, you gonna do this, you gonna do it. All right, bet. Then you have fun. You make them earn your time. Make them earn your time. Don't ever let no woman tell any of y'all that you're not important, you're not special. They not important. They not special until you say so. And that's how your relationship's supposed to be from the start to the freaking finish. And if you don't, you're going to end up in divorce court. You're going to end up with kids paying child support. Stop letting these, I don't care how none of y'all look. It don't matter. And you don't have to like me either. You don't. I'ma benefit you. If I'm with you, I'm gonna benefit you. I'm gonna make sure I do. In many ways. I even take your car and wash it. I'm gonna benefit you somehow because I'm a man. I'm gonna make sure I do. And I'm gonna make sure I'm better than these busters that you've been messing with in the past and these busters that you might mess with in the future. I'm gonna make sure I'm better than all of them. But if you don't appreciate it, if you don't earn it, dump, block, buy. Replacements. Come on. It's usable. I don't know you X amount of years. I don't give a F-U-C-K. If you don't treat me, and here's another thing. The longer you've known a person, the better they should be treating you. How dare you disrespect a man that you've been with for years? Something wrong with you. You ain't got no wisdom. Something ain't right. But they do it all the time. Your kids will do it. Your wife will do it. Your boss will do it. You've been working there 20 years, and he'll be treating somebody that only worked there 2 years better than you. But anyway, let me get going. I do thank y'all for watching. We got Sunday sermon coming up. Let's do better than y'all did last week, man. Come on, man. Let's do better. Let's do better. You're not going to get that same word in these churches. Let's do better.